Hey everyone, it's Tanya again. Okay, I wanted to share another rapture dream. Yes, I had another rapture dream. It seems like the Lord is giving me so many rapture dreams over and over and over because I believe He's right around the corner. He is coming so soon, and we need to just be ready for Him because He's almost here, you guys. He's almost here. So I had another rapture dream again last night. It started off with this was quite intense. I noticed I was going to this party. I had a party to go to, it was like a birthday party, and I was going there, and I was going down south towards Miami and everything, way down there south, and I remember, I remember that, ooh, like all of a sudden this dusted cloud, like it was dark, it was so dark out, and you can see these things coming out of the sky. I would say it was like demons or stuff like that. They were like skeletons with wings, and they were just coming out of the sky, and they were going everywhere, attacking people all over the world. They were everywhere where I was. And I ran into this building, and this building had like a classroom. I entered a classroom, and I was sitting there, and I guess one of them demons followed me in there. It went right inside, and there's like a bunch of people in there, at least a good 25 to 30 people in there, right? And of course, out of everybody in there, it came try to attack me. It went right through my body, like it pushed right out of my body. It went out of my body. I guess it was trying to go into my body and I guess take claim of my body, possess me or something. But it went out of my body, and it looked at me like, what are you? Are you a heritage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? And he said it just like that. And I looked at it like, yeah, I am. And he was like, like it just looked at me with an evil face, like, and it ran towards me, try to attack me, right? So when it went towards me, try to attack me, something just came out of me, and I just started speaking in tongues, like this language came over me, that whatever I was saying, and I started saying it to him. And as I was speaking that language, it just pushed it out of the building, and I pushed it right outside. It was outside, and I kept saying it. It was like I was giving it, I was attacking it somehow with my words, whatever I was saying in my tongues, whatever I was saying to it, it was just attacking it. And then finally, it already possessed somebody. Somebody was already possessive. So it somehow transformed into a human being, a human form. A person was in there, and this thing came out of the person. This black, dark, shadowy thing came out of the person, and it just exploded, like vanished. And I was like, whoa, I didn't know I could do that. It showed me that I had authority over these things. They couldn't just come inside of me. It was trying to go in, and it couldn't go in. And it asked me who I was. Like, it knew who I was. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. And I went back in, and I looked in the sky. I saw all these dusts, like sand. It was like dust, sand in the clouds, in the sky, thunder, lightning. It was really bad, like a really bad storm out there. And then, you know what I realized what it was? It was the resurrection of the dead. The dead people was coming from all these ashes, from all over the world, like all over the clouds. It was all coming from the clouds, all like swirling all around these ashes, and they will get on your face and everything. These were the people ashes. These were the DNA of the people that was combining together. And I was like, wow, like this is crazy. I was like, wow, so the dead was rising. The dead was rising, you guys. And their ashes from all over the world was combining, because I saw them in the clouds, like skeletons of their skins were starting to form. Their bodies were starting to form. And I was like, oh. And I went in. I ran inside because I felt like I was supposed to be inside. So when I was inside, right, This is amazing. This was an amazing dream. This was like confirmation after confirmation coming out of this dream. So when I was inside, this guy, this Jewish guy, this Jewish guy came out, and he was saying, he was wearing his, I guess, his little Jewish thing on his head and everything, and he was saying, what, you think you're the descendants of Jacob? No, you're not. I am. I was like, no, you're not. I am. And it was crazy that I said that, and I knew that. And then for some reason I had my powers, of course, and I commanded everybody to sit down. Everybody sit down, and my little sister showed up in my dream. She came out of nowhere, and she was looking like she was like, oh, you don't have any control over me. I do whatever I want. And by her try to come at me and attack me, this big noise came out of the sky. Boom! It was like a noise, a loud noise. I heard it. Nobody heard it. Everybody's like, what are you talking about? I was like, you guys don't hear that? And then I looked in the sky, and I saw the clouds were all rainbow colors. It was full of rainbows. And I got on my knees, and I bowed down, and I said, the Lord is here. The Lord is here. And then I looked up in the sky and said, Daddy's here. Daddy's here. I called God Daddy. I don't know why I was saying that, but I kept saying, Daddy's here. Daddy's here. Daddy's here. And then everyone was looking at me like, what? Who's here? I was like, Daddy's here. Daddy's here. And then I went outside. I ran outside. And then it said, daughter, come up hither. Come up hither. And I was like, I'm reaching. I'm like, yes, daddy, come get me. And then he grabbed me and pulled me up and put me on this chair, put me on this big old chair, this huge chair. He put me on this big chair, and he turned me around. And when he turned me around, I looked at everyone, and the Lord said something. I forgot what he said. And everybody looked at me, and I looked at them. I was facing them, and they were facing me. And I looked at them, and then I woke up. And when I woke up this morning, all the lights in my house went out. Like it was like I woke up, and the whole house, the house light just went blink and then went. It was like it came out and then it went back on. It was like the whole neighborhood, the whole light went out in the whole entire neighborhood. And I was like, what was that? That was a crazy, amazing dream, you guys. I was like, wow, I cannot believe I just had this dream. And I felt the presence of the Lord in that dream. I was just so amazed to see Father. I was like, I call him Daddy. I was like, Daddy's here. Daddy's here. Daddy's here. I was so excited to see my Father. And I saw him, and he picked me up from the clouds, threw me in this chair, and turned me around and then faced me towards everybody. And I can't remember the rest, but I remember a few, but I'm not going to say what it was said. But yeah, that was my dream last night. I mean, you guys, I don't know how much closer this is, but I know it's very, very close. I'm like getting rapture dreams back to back now. Like, this is like the Lord telling me it's almost time. It's almost time, you guys. It's almost time. Hang in there. Hang in there. It's almost time. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to go home. But God bless you all. I also woke. I was also led to this verse in the Bible, and it was Revelation 4, verse. I think it was verse 1. But yeah, it was Revelation 4, verse 1. Read that, and it talks about the angel asking them to come up hither, and he'll show them wonder things. It was. Let's just say it's almost here, you guys. Rapture is almost here. Whew. It's almost here. Well, take it to the Lord. God bless you guys. Love y'all. Guys, have a blessed one.